Okay. My faith in book to TV adaptations has been restored. Good job. Thank you, Diana Gabaldon, for participating. I'm guessing she's participating in the actual production of her TV show. Now, I'm gonna say this. I mean, each episode of Outlander is like 60 minutes long. It's not 45 minutes long. It's a Sherlock episode minutes long. And so, for the production team to not get anything right from the books, yeah, there's a huge problem with that. Now, so as everybody knows, last night, Outlander Season 2, Episode 1 came out, and it aired, and everybody was happy, especially everybody on BookTube who was incredibly let down by Shadowhunters and Shannara Chronicles. Now we have this wonderful, wonderful book-to-TV adaptation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for using your source material, Outlander. Thank you. And that is the most wonderful thing about Outlander, is they use the source material, and like a lot of the stuff, like, let me put it this way, and this is the only book I have here right now because I'm like slowly moving everything back into my apartment. So Voyager, even though we're doing Dragonfly and Amber, Voyager. Basically what they did what I had a feeling they were going to do. I thought they were going to do one of three things. They were either going to start the series out exactly how Dragonfly and Amber begins. But there's things to consider with that. There's definitely some issues there, in my personal opinion, if they had done it that way. But it wouldn't have been too much of an issue. 2, they were going to pick up right where we left off in Season 1 of Outlander, and just go to France. Like the beginning of Episode 1, Season 2 would have been there in France, which they kind of did. Or they were going to pick up where Claire left off, 2, 3, one of the two, several, when she, after Culloden, basically. So they were I had a feeling they were either gonna do one of those 3 things, and they chose the 3rd thing, but they did put the 2nd thing in there as well. Because I will say this, because I was watching the episode, and they did the 3rd thing that I thought that I had a feeling they were gonna do. And I was watching them and kind of going, okay, so the episode's pretty much going to end with her going, talking about, or something, the episode's going to end with her mentioning this is what happened, here, or something or other. And it didn't. It actually happened slightly over halfway through the, show. Through the 1st episode. So that was good. That was definitely good. I will say this, there are a couple of key differences. Frank is definitely not quite as PO'd at the whole situation as Book Frank was, even though I'm going to say this, as if you look at both Book Frank and TV show Frank, their dispositions are pretty much the same. They are both still in love with Claire, at least at that point in time. Both of them had an issue with the whole, I'm carrying another man's child kind of thing. And I do like the fact that they explain why. They do explain why in, Voyager. They explain why in Dragonfly and Amber. But I think they mention it somewhere in here. I'm only, barely over halfway through. I'm only on chapter 39 on Voyager, so I can't say that concretely. But no, one of the interesting things about um episode 1 for season 2 is the kind of the us starting out and seeing the dynamic between Claire and Frank. And so I am wondering if they're going to kind of do this with each episode where they're in the past and then they're in France. In the past, in France, in the past, in France. And if they do that, I will not have a problem with that, because half the freaking book most of the freaking book for Dragonfly and Amber is pretty much in France, and it's so boring. And I I like Outlander, but that part of Dragonfly and Amber was definitely, there were too many parties, and there was definitely a little bit too much of the bleh. And so, yeah, there's a reason why a lot of people say Voyager is the more exciting of like the first 3 novels, and they're right. There's a lot of reasons why they're right, and when I finally finish reading it, I'll tell you why. But there's definitely, if they actually do that, I won't have a problem with it, because I'm actually very interested in seeing how TV show Frank and Claire deal with this, because we do know how Frank dealt with everything in the books, and while he was all great, he definitely let a lot of things get to him that I think in the end drove both of them away. And I'm saying this as somebody who didn't do a book review for Dragonfly and Amber. Sorry. I'm still listening to it on Audible, though. I'm taking my time with that. It's taking a while to get there. Anyway. So yeah, I actually just listened to the beginning of for this first episode, I actually just finished listening to that part. It was very interesting. But anyway, so yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing where all of this is going, and I'm definitely interested in seeing the courtly stuff for Claire and the king and all of that. I'm so interested in seeing it. I really can't wait for us to get to it, and I think they're doing a really fantastic job right now. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I kind of flopped out on Shadowhunters, and I bought the season pass, so I guess I need to finish it. But I didn't even bother buying anything for Shannara Chronicles. The first episode made me very reticent, and then of course I didn't even give a review for that season finale. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely, I am very, 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 very pleased with what happened, last night, or this morning, because I watched it this morning. I'm very pleased with what I saw. I am incredibly excited to see what else we're going to get to see, and I can't wait to see how well they translate everything from book to TV. I think it's going to be a treat for everybody who has been severely disappointed by the book to TV adaptations that have come out this past year. So, without further ado, I am going to say good day to everybody, and I hope everybody has a really great Saturday or Sunday, or Friday, depending on which area of the world you're in. Bye!